Good evening. This is CTV News for September 26th. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Gina Barty. Thank you for joining us. An explosive whistleblower's complaint is made public. The complaint reveals that President Trump allegedly pressed the leader of Ukraine to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden and his family and ordered funds withheld from the country unless the new Ukraine president was willing to, quote, play ball. On the issue this morning, the acting director of the National Intelligence began testifying before the House Intelligence Committee.
We consulted with the White House counsel's office, and we're advised that much of the information in the complaint was, in fact, subject to executive privilege, a privilege that I do not have the authority to waive.
And after the president's personal emissary, Rudy Giuliani, made it abundantly clear to Ukrainian officials over several months that the president wanted dirt on his political opponent, it is in this context that the new president of Ukraine would speak to Donald Trump over the phone on July 25th. Well, it reads like a classic organized crime shakedown.
Meantime, President Trump has lashed out, urging Republicans to stick together and asserting that stock markets would crash if Democrats follow through on impeaching him.
A man is gunned down after reportedly charging at officers with 2 knives in Hyattsville this morning. It happened near Toledo and Bellcrest Roads at around 7 o'clock. Police got a call from a nearby coffee shop about a man carrying knives. They say police said he spent about 30 minutes trying to de-escalate the situation with non-lethal methods, including pepper spray and tasers, but authorities say that didn't work.
My compliments to the officers who worked diligently to try to contain this, to prevent violence. But again, it was this officer, armed with a less lethal weapon, being confronted with this individual carrying 2 lethal weapons, that precipitated the officers firing in defense of that individual's life.
Officers are still investigating the incident and have not released the suspect's name.
We now have new details on the county police officer who was arrested and suspended for his involvement in a domestic violence-related incident. A woman reported to Anne Arundel police that her boyfriend, Corporal Stephen Davis, assaulted her. According to police, the incident took place at the 8300 block of Cloud Street in Laurel. The suspect allegedly headbutted, bit, and struck the victim with a firearm. Davis also reportedly made death threats to his girlfriend while holding a loaded weapon. He has been charged with 2 first- and second-degree assault, reckless endangerment, and the use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. Davis has been with the Prince George's County Police Department for 7 years.
And is 22 years behind bars for 27-year-old Thomas Hawks. Hawks is the man who caused the drunk driving deaths of 3 siblings in December 2018. Now, Hawks, who pleaded guilty in July, apologized to the Mejia family in court today. Killed in that crash were 5-year-old twins Alexander and Rosalie Mejia and their year-old brother Isaac. Hawks was heading home after a football game. The Mejias were returning home from church.